So let's talk about the performance of the Snapdragon 662 processor in the AirX. Starting with PS2 emulation, Tekken is a great example. I like fighting games because you can feel slowdown immediately. If the timing starts to feel off, if the input feels delayed, then everything just feels bad, right? But on the AirX, felt smooth and responsive and exactly what I was looking for. Marvel Ultimate Alliance is a little more chaotic. You have multiple characters on the screen, effects going off, enemies around, and just more happening. Felt very playable, and I was impressed with the performance. Dreamcast emulation was also better than I expected. Tokyo Extreme Racer 2, one of my favorite games from my childhood. If it's not running right, if the game stutters or feels inconsistent, it ruins that whole sense of speed, and everything felt great here. The game looked clean, motion was smooth, controls felt really responsive, and I just loved revisiting this game. Lastly, going back to PS1 with Final Fantasy VII, one of my top 5 games ever. This is basically easy mode for the AirX. PS1 is not really stressing the hardware, and it was really nice to dive back into FF7 and relive one of my favorite games of all time. And because this is still an Android device, you are not limited to just emulators either. You can install regular Android games, use cloud gaming apps, stream from your PC, watch YouTube, browse the web, check Discord, or even use it as a small media device. The speaker quality is fine for what it is. It's not amazing, not terrible. For casual use, it works fine. I'd probably still use headphones if I cared about the game audio or media audio at all. And that's kind of the theme with the AirX overall. It's not trying to be some luxury device that has the best of everything. What it says it does really well and better than I'd expect for the cost. So yeah, I was just pleasantly surprised at every turn with this review. Just nothing to be mad about, disappointed about. Everything I came in expecting it would do, it does better. So yeah, no complaints here at all. Really, really happy with this device. So here are my final thoughts. I actually came away very impressed with the MANGMI AirX. Not because it's a Steam Deck, Legion Go, or ROG Ally replacement or anything like that. It's obviously not trying to be that. But for the price, this thing does exactly what it needs to do and does it better than I expected. And that's really the best way I can explain it. The screen is nice, the size is perfect, the build feels solid. The joysticks are good, the buttons are pretty good, and for the systems I'd actually buy this for, the performance is good as well. And I think that's the big strength of the AirX. It knows what it is, and they know you're not buying this because you want a Steam Deck replacement. You're buying it because you want something affordable that works, feels decent, and gives you a good experience without spending a ton of money. And in that sense, I think MANGMI did a really good job here. I would definitely recommend checking out the MANGMI AirX if you're in the market for a handheld emulator.